Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing of Mansions of Madness. This is the second edition. Join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. And I know what you're thinking, this is an old game. True, it is. It's been around for a while, but it's new to me. Well, not quite. I did own the first edition. I got rid of it because you needed somebody to run the I guess the mystery and somebody to solve it, and I wanted to solve the mystery, but I always had to be the one running the games because I have more experience, and I kind of got tired of that. But this one you can play solo. Actually, it says right here, a game of exploration, mystery, and horror for 1 to 5 players, because it has an app, and the tells you right there, requires a free app to play, and the app is going to run the mystery, and I get to solve the puzzles instead of give out the puzzles. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. That's why I jumped on this one. I've wanted it for a long time, but it's so expensive. But you know, Cyber Monday, thank you. Thank you to the deals. And finally, I'm going to go back into the mansion and hopefully not become super mad. I don't play a lot of Cthulhu games and stuff like that. I mean, I've played them, but they're not something that I usually have in my collection. I do enjoy them. But I think this one is going to be great. Now, if you've seen some of my other channels, you know I'm terrible at being a detective. So I will probably fail some of these scenarios, but I'll have fun doing it. So there it is, the mansion, looking scary. And then on the back, you can see it's kind of like if you want to look at it like that, it's kind of like a dungeon crawler, but with investigation, with a murder, with mystery in it. And again, it tells you that you need the app. Let's go check out what's in here. So, 2 rule books I just read. Not just one rule book. And yeah, Arkham Horror, so, you know, Cthulhu kind of theme, which is actually very cool. I do like it. All right, so there's Learn to Play and then Rules Reference. Let's take a look at Learn to Play. Okay, so there's the components and setup, and look at all this stuff. I actually kind of remember her, I don't even know from where, from another Cthulhu game, another Arkham Horror game, I think. Additional rules, so not long at all. That is quite interesting. That is not so long. Okay, and credits, no reference sheet. I guess this should have been first because it's a stop. And yeah, it tells you you need the app, but they didn't put it first. There we go. And then the rules of reference should just, you know, be, this is something that you should probably just refer to when you need to, when you have a question on something. It's alphabetical. So there you go. There's the same lady again. They like that lady, huh? Okay, trade actions. Nice that they have an index for it. Monster and figure reference. And yes, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Quick reference. Love it. Next up, it's punchboard time. And yes, we're in a mansion, so there's someone's bathroom. I see that already. Funny because we were just talking, Angela and I were just talking about bathrooms in our last board game chat, which you're thinking, what? What do these women talk about? But we're talking about how cool our house is, or at least my house is invaded with Star Wars stuff, even in the bathrooms. So if you didn't get to see that board game chat, check it out. The channel's already out. All right, let's take a closer look at the art because I am dying to see who snoop into this people's house. Okay, clues, and then the bathtub. Okay, looks normal. Looks normal. Nothing's been messed up yet. These come apart fairly easy, so I'm trying to hold on to them so I can show you. Okay, there's piano. Always a piano in these mystery things. Why is that? I'm not sure what that is. There's a door or a window. Tokens. And lots of barrels. Alright, I'm glad I see a pool table because I was going to say this is not giving me like a mansion vibe. This doesn't look like a very rich house, but I guess, yeah, okay. Now we're seeing the fancy stuff. Alright, not sure, is that outside maybe? Like a backyard area? More tokens. There we go. Question marks, and more question marks. The deck. Okay. I really think these people could have used an interior decorator. So far, I'm not like feeling it. Like, would you like to live in this house? It's very plain and empty. It's big, I'll give them that. It's got plenty of rooms. But like, where's all the stuff? And they always make them so dark too. Like, you don't have like electricity? Like, what's going on? Why is your house so dark? I guess the answer is because something happened here. The monsters or Cthulhu or another dimension. Alright, the front hall. I guess that would be the front hall. Looks nice. I'll give them that. But that red carpet though, I don't know. Some really bad interior design choices here in this house. Not that my house looks anything like fancy. By the way, Angela and I were talking about it. If you want to see my house, there is a video out on YouTube somewhere that you can find where you can take a tour. I'll warn you, it's not a mansion. But it's pretty cool. I mean, if you're a Star Wars fan, you would definitely enjoy. Hey, these people have boats everywhere. Like, what is this? They must live near a canal or some kind of water. And the last one is tokens, tokens, tokens. Different things that you can encounter, like cultists. Okay. Look at all that. Look at all those. Whoa, what are these people? These are heroes? I hope so. And on the other side, guessing a little bit of backstory for everybody. And some abilities. Apparently flying. Okay, these are their names. There's a pet. Cool. All right, that's it for punch board. Now we have a few cards and these things and miniatures and big miniatures and dice and tons of cards. What else? More cards and the inserts. Let's take a look underneath it. Yeah, there's nothing underneath it, but it's always good to check, right? Let's start with the dice. I see clues. I see stars. Yeah, or Cthulhu symbols. I don't know what they are. Okay. These looks like bases for our minis. And there are tons and tons and tons and tons. There's a nice friendly monster. 2 of them actually, because 1 wasn't enough. And then a bag full of minis, so let's just go through them. Like, this one doesn't have a base, so I'm guessing he's gonna somehow go on those. But she does. I'm guessing she's a hero? Now I'm trying to find all the ones with bases. This one's ready to dip. She's not staying here. What's he got? Found a skull somewhere? Huh. And this distinguished gentleman? Look at him. And again, I'm trying to do all the ones with bases first, because I think they are heroes. As far as I can tell, that was the last of it. And then there's these things that are, definitely that's not a hero, right? But then this one could go either way, but I guess he looks a little bit more like menacing. This looks like a cultist. This guy looks straight out of the Beauty and the Beast. Kill the beast. Not intimidated by this at all. Looks like there's 2 of these flying pets. More guys with bats. Here's a different one. This guy's got Lucille. Any bat that has nails forever will be called Lucille in my world. This is a different kind of cultist. He's got a bigger hat. There's a whole lot more cultists where the other one came from. Not sure we saw this one already. Well, he's singing. What is he doing? He's got chains? Okay, he must be really dangerous. A couple more of these guys. And I missed a hero, so here he is. If that is a hero. A few more of these big guys with the bats. And here's another friendly dude. Playing hockey? Oh no, you're doing the garden. Okay, he's the gardener, guys. And then 2 stragglers, which you've already seen before. This one with the Beauty and the Beast guy with the shovel, and the other one. And that's it as far as minis. So we're going to go ahead and look at cards now. I'm guessing these are our players. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to choose from. Let's take a closer look. There's their health and their sanity. Backstory. We got Wendy, William, 7 and 7. Seems to be the number. Although this guy is 8, 6. That's Preston. Another 8, 6. He looks like he can fight. He looks like he's strong. I don't know. Guess he is. But then Father Mateo is better at sanity. Look at Agatha. Goodness gracious, she's got a lot of sanity. Alright, now we have tons of little cards. These are all small cards. Probably things that we can find around the mansion. I love these backs. Then there's that. Then there's more of these. I don't know if they should go in any specific order. I don't want to mess that up. So let's see. It doesn't say stop, don't touch. What are these? There's a little bit of art. So let me show you these that have like a buckle. Here's a nice leather buckle. Leather pouch, and still a little bit of art. Not much. Of course, the cards are tiny, so they did what they could, I guess. Then we have these. Sanity. Yeah, and there's not much art here, so not much to see. And I guess this is the same but for health. And again, minor injury, not much to see. And then these last ones have a lot of text on them. I don't know if it's part of the story. Take a look in a minute. Looks like there's some art in the back. Then there's this symbol that I do not recognize. Then again, there's one that's like in there but doesn't look like it should go in there. And more buckles. Okay, 4 more. Let's take a look. So first these, they look like they're locked, so we probably shouldn't be looking at them. Alright, they're keys of some sort. A little bit of art. Ooh, evidence. So probably things that we need to find is my guess. Handcuffs. What do we need the handcuffs for? Probably part of the scenarios is my guess. And then the rest of the buckle cards, which I'm guessing are items. Whiskey. This weird symbol, which I don't recognize. Looks like abilities. Focused. Yeah, looks like our conditions. Restrained, stunned, some good, some bad, wounded. And finally, these have a lot of text on the back. Let's take a look at the art. They also look like conditions, like insane. Like maybe if you lose, feed the mind. If you lose all your sanity, flesh. Yeah, if you lose all your sanity or your health, you might get one of these. Okay. And that's it, guys. That's everything that comes in the box for Mansions of Madness, the 2nd edition. If you'd like to see a run through, as always, leave me a comment below and I'll get to it. Don't forget to subscribe to Meeple Village and to follow us on Twitter and on Instagram so you can see cool pictures of your favorite board games. I will see you all on the next video, but until then, may you play more games.
The days just keep on passing and nothing seems to change. Today's the